Hello, justtwogood here, and I'm with my LEGO Spongebob display because today we're taking a look at the LEGO Chum Bucket set from 2007. Now, your guys' comments matter because this one guy has been commenting on all my videos for the past few days to review this set. So let's live up to that, and I really want LEGO Spongebob to return, so this will also support that movement. And this was released back in 2007. The SpongeBob line lasted from 2006 to 2012 with 14 sets. This has a total of 4 characters and 337 pieces. And let's open this bad boy up, which I'm devaluing it. It's a very hard to find set, super rare, but you know, it's worth it because I want to build all of the LEGO SpongeBob sets. Oh, mint condition, now ruined, but whatever. And here's everything in the box, including instructions. And what the fudge? I got 3 of the same sticker sheets. That's useful because old LEGO stickers would chip off, so now I have replacements. Here's the set all built up. Now let's take a look at the figures. For the SpongeBob figure, I love that shocked expression he has on his face, which I believe is an exclusive face print to this set. And also, there's a Krabby Patty on a classic LEGO plate. I call it the classic LEGO plate because these were used in Belleville, and I remember when I was young, I used to have a bunch of Belleville sets that had this little plate here. But anyways, if you're not sure how the SpongeBob minifigure works, this headpiece is actually a part that goes over the torso. Interesting, right? And that just goes over a plain yellow torso. And you can see how this is built with some interesting detailing at the edges there, and the use of the small legs. The Plankton figure has a patty bot, which this design was used in the training video episode. I love getting that dish piece, which says sesame seeds printed at the top. That's pretty darn cool. And then these mechanical legs, which are just those robotic arms clipped at the side of those modified 1x2s. Also, he has a helmet, which is on a 1x1 stud that fits on the cylinder figure that is Plankton. But if you take off all that equipment, here's just a regular Plankton minifigure, which, like I said, is on a cylinder piece. And this is the same version that comes in the Krusty Krab set from the year before. The set comes with Robot SpongeBob, which uses a nice sticker print at the front there. And this build is very simple, but looks hilarious. The arms at the side move back and forth just with a pin connection there. And I like how they use those 1x2 jumpers as the shoes at the bottom. This robot uses 2 stickers at the front. This design is from another SpongeBob episode, which I think is Plankton's Army, if I'm not mistaken. The parts at the side for the arms are a Technic pin connection, which is fun to see that move back and forth. And the only bad part is that that's not the first time that whole top part fell off. It's a pretty loose connection, just connecting to a cylinder piece with this 1x2 jumper. For the build of the set, we have the Chum Bucket, a catapult, and Plankton's tank. For the build from the Chum Bucket, this design actually looks really good from the front. Like, the exterior is very simple, but well done. I think the stickers add a lot to the set. Unfortunately, they're pretty annoying to put on where you get 4 of these. One that's a little bit longer in the middle. Then these, which you have to put on the door and line perfectly. That's annoying. Then the Chum Bucket logo right at the front there. The build for that hand holding the Chum Bucket, or the fist holding the Chum Bucket, is pretty interesting, but we'll take a look at that later on at the very top. For the interior, though, it's not the most detailed build, but there's some nice features all around. The top build is more interesting with the build for Karen, his computer wife, which that actually has just a sticker on it. Unfortunately, it's not a print, and it's on that panel piece. It's weird seeing eyes on there, though. And then to the left here, we have another interesting sticker with this 2x2 of the Krabby Patty there. And this is just a little incubation chamber for the Krabby Patty. And then to the right over here, you have a little part to put Robo SpongeBob, which you can just lay back by pushing this part up. And he fits pretty well in that area. You could actually adjust that part that he's on and just push it upward if you want to kind of make it look like the stretcher is rising, which is pretty fun. Then put this over his head right here. And yeah, that's an old computer print at the bottom there. And then this is a sticker, which you'll see some of the stickers are coming off because the older material they use for stickers was just so weak at sticking them onto Lego pieces. But there's a little ladder leading to the bottom floor, which, yeah, there's 2 more of those window stickers on the doors. But to the right, we have this chamber to put SpongeBob in, which there's 2 stickers at the front, as well as 2 stickers at the back. Those are pretty annoying to align. It's fun how you could spin it from this top cone piece. But anyways, to open up the chamber, it's connected with one of those 1x2s that are connected on both sides. And you just push it open like this. Put SpongeBob inside. And now it's fun to just spin him around. But finally, let's take a look at how they build that fist at the top. While this looks great, it is actually a little bit annoying because instructions aren't super specific on how to align this. It always just gives you a shot from the back. So I had to model it after the front of the box. And to that design, I think this looks really interesting. There is a big gap in between there if you do copy that front design, but maybe there is a better way to do it. It's just that the instructions weren't super specific about how. But it's interesting seeing those pieces being used, those 2x3s. That's actually a really nice part usage. And just lining those up with a clip connection, and there's actually 2 points of connection where there's one at the bottom as well. And that works really well. And then they have a Technic pin connection to line that up with the actual build of the Chum bucket itself. And that's very sturdy in keeping this in place. But anyways, that's it for the build of the Chum bucket itself. Let's take a look at those side builds. The build for the tank is pretty interesting because this vehicle first appeared in the Atlantis SquarePants episode. At least that's what my research showed, which aired in November 2007. The set came out around the same time, so this was kind of a tie-in vehicle. I mean, this vehicle also appeared in some other video games and I think episodes of the show. But anyways, putting Plankton on there. There's a 1x2 jumper plate. Yeah, this is just adorable where you can move this part side to side. And there's 4 wheels at the bottom. And it's a very simple build. And then for this catapult, which is another pretty simple build where you have some red and blue tiles. Put the robot at the end right here. And, well, that actually launched really far. Look at that. Moving on from the build to the packaging for the box, we already took a look at it at the beginning. But at the back, I wanted to point out the really cute comic in the corner there. I miss when LEGO sets would do this. I remember even LEGO Superheroes would have every set packed in with a comic back in 2012. And the instructions don't have any ads for the other sets. I think in 2007, the only 2 SpongeBob sets anyways were just Mrs. Puff's boating school and then this set. So overall, I really love this Chum bucket set. I mean, this was only $35 back in the day, which was a fantastic price for what's included. Well, that's not accounting for inflation and everything like that. But the design of this looks great from the exterior, even though it is kind of a facade with a very weak interior in terms of size. But what they pack into the interior in terms of design, I think works very well. You have the key elements like Karen the computer, and then some side elements, but it doesn't feel overcrowded and it feels like just enough for the price. And beyond that, the figures included are pretty interesting. Even though the only traditional minifigure is SpongeBob, the brick-built ones, which are 2 robots, and the Plankton build with the Patty bot, that looks really cool. And with all things considered, I think this is one of the stronger LEGO SpongeBob sets, which is why it's more expensive secondhand, even though only initially being $35. That's my 2 cents. Let me know what you guys think in the comments below. If you have any memories with this classic LEGO theme, subscribe for more old LEGO set reviews, and I'll see you guys later. Peace out. Bye.